It's 9:18 p.m. Eastern Time, and it's November 14th, 2017. My name's John Disk, and this is the Crypto Update. Alright, here we go. Let's zoom out a little bit. Oh, look at that. Looks like 80% of the coins are in the green and making money, and 20% are losing money. That's just a quick glance at what's going on in the overall market. This is just a random coin. It just digs out any coin. Right now it's on Monero. Number one in volume today would be the coin of Bit. That's right, Bitcoin. Who couldn't have guessed that? Here's the day. It's looking strong at 67.76. The high today was 6,818 cents. So Bitcoin's chugging along and doing just fine. Very volatile for most of the day, and then just recently, a couple hours ago, said, you know what, the heck with this, I'm going up to 67, and here we are. Up 2% on the day, down on the week, and up 17.6% on the month. Second in volume would be Ethereum. That's sitting at 330, so Ethereum too is chugging along and up 3.1%. Having a good week and a kind of a tough month, but I think Ethereum's going to come out just fine. It's a solid investment if anybody wants to play with it. And not play with it. This isn't trading. If you're going to buy this coin, it's a buy and holder, long-term coin. Hoping for long-term gains here. It's a good investment, and I like it better than a mutual fund. Bitcoin Cash comes in third place. So Bitcoin Cash has slipped down a little bit, although in volume it is up 1.42% for the day, and having a great week and a great month too. So Bitcoin Cash is in third in volume, and you can see it was well on its way to the moon before about midday. It said no, I'm adjusting. Litecoin is in fourth and sitting at 62.44, up 2%, 2.5% for the day. Having a tough month and an okay week. And Litecoin too will be okay. It's knitting back up to where it's supposed to be. Pretty solid day. Ethereum Classic comes in fifth in volume, and right now it's selling for $17.24, about even on the day, and up on the week and way up on the month. So Ethereum Classic continues to have a good month. Very good month. Pretty volatile, lots of ups and downs today. EOS comes out of nowhere, and this is a future. This has not been released to the mass public yet, but it's selling at $1.61. If you're looking for a future investment, I would recommend looking into EOS. Um, I don't want to push a coin on you. I'm just going to say look into their white paper, look into the people they have working with them, and see what you think for yourself. Ooh, had a big crash today after a big rise, but it has since adjusted and back up higher than where it tanked earlier today. Dash is in 7th place and at $422.46, up about 2% on the day, having a great week and a great month too. That's Dash Digital Cash. High today was 440, so it continues to show volatility here. If you're trading, this might be your coin there. IOTA comes in 8th in volume, so IOTA stays in the top 10. And it's had a wonderful day and up almost 12%, sitting at 64.1 cents. Yeah, that's a pretty solid gain there for the day. Awesome week, up almost 66% for the week, and a great month too, up 43% for the month. Bitcoin Gold continues to hang around, and that's because everybody's selling it. Bitcoin Gold's way back down to $171, down 20.88% on the day. Good week, great month. Terrible day, and that's like the 3rd day in a row. Look at that, it's pretty much straight down. If you're buying and holding Bitcoin Gold, I feel bad for you. Zcash comes in 10th in volume and up just a little bit on the day, 1.47%. Pretty good week and a pretty good month too. Zcash continues to be volatile, but overall it's knitting itself back up. It's another good trade coin if you ask me. That's about it. Should we take a closer look at Bitcoin? And we have a little bit of news in the Coinbase IRS court case thing. I don't know a ton about it, but we're going to get to it right after. Why am I doing this the hard way? Right after we look at Bitcoin a little bit closer. Just a quick look and see what's going on. I'm going to determine the buy line here real quick. Just because I like you guys. Showing a strong buy pattern right now, but that's not exactly what we're trying to do here. This is a 2-week chart, and we're going to cut out the first 4 days and make it an even 10 days. And you can see the low would be, the floor would be 5,500, and the ceiling, wow, look at that. The ceiling's going to be hard to determine here, but we're going to call it 7,500 because it shot right back down as soon as it got over 75. That would make the buy line 6,500, and that's where you want to buy in below this. So below 6,500, and this would be a great buy. This, and this. I'm still showing a strong buy pattern right this minute. Very, very strong. I won't be surprised to see Bitcoin hit the moon tonight. Good time to buy, folks. It's a little over the buy line, but I think you're safe. Very, very strong. Let's go closer. Yeah. Wow. Look at that. Sitting at 68.59. I don't know why. What did our chart? Yeah, this is way behind. I don't know what's going on here. That's not quite accurate. There we go. 68. This just happened just right while we were doing the crypto update. And all that just shot through the roof right there. It was sitting at 67, whatever. Yeah, ever since we started. And we got a red candle forming here, so let's go take a closer look and see what that's all about. There it is right there. This should adjust to, well, we got a big adjustment line. Watch what happens with this. Watch it real close. If you're getting ready to buy, you want to buy in at the best price. I'm guessing it's going to turn around somewhere around 68.19, and it's going to shoot through the moon. We should get the whole chart in here. I'm sorry. Keep a close eye on this right here. I watch the computer monitor and not the camera monitor. I have to get in the habit of keeping an eye on both. I didn't realize we didn't have the whole thing in there. So let's go back over to 1 day chart, and all this right here just happened as we started doing the crypto update, and just in the past couple of minutes. We opened up right about there. But now we do have a red candle forming. And I'm pretty sure you saw how I determined the buy line here. We'll go back over it real quick, find the ceiling, and it's obviously 5,500. There's resistance there, or that was the floor. And the ceiling, we could go higher here, but there's very obvious resistance at 7,500. And in the middle of those two would be 6,500, and we're cutting out all this here. So don't even pay attention to the first 4 days. It's the last 10 days you want to look at. And all this is great buy opportunity, all that right there. And this is even better right here. Actually, even though it's higher, you have more of a solid foundation. You have more resistance. Or support, I mean. There's obvious support at, what would that be, about 6,400. Right, yeah. I'm expecting this to come down to about 68.19 before shooting back up. So let's see what happens. It's a 68.48. So by the time we get done the crypto update, we'll take another look and see where it's at when we get done here. In the news, there's been a little bit of a turn in what seemed like an easily won case against the IRS. The IRS has been, about a year ago, they filed a court case against Coinbase, and they want access to all customer records from the years 2013, 2014, 2015, and they want to check it out for tax evasion. The problem with that, if Coinbase gives them access to that, they're also giving them access to all kinds of personal information. And that's what Coinbase is saying, that is the reason they're saying no. And now the judge is leaning toward the IRS, saying that they have a right to get in and see everything. I don't have the whole story. We can go see it right here. These are quotes. It's legitimate for the IRS to investigate Coinbase users. This is straight from the mouth of the judge. I have to give tremendous discretion to the agency as to how they investigate. Again, from the judge. IRS says out of 500,000 customers, less than 900 per year are paying taxes. and that's why the IRS wants in. And the whole problem is they're gaining ground with the judge. And this is again from the IRS. The IRS needs to gain some degree of visibility into a space where it is already necessarily moving about somewhat in the dark. Coinbase says the IRS is improperly searching for private information of our customers. So while Coinbase is holding strong in protecting the customer privacy, they're losing ground to the judge, and it's getting a little bit frightening here. Again, back to the crypto update. Today's question and answer comes from Paul Reed, who wants to know what I think of Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin Gold. I don't think a lot about them at all. They both had their moment in the sun, and they couldn't hold up. There's still volume in both of those coins right now, but I really think it's over for both of them. I would not hold either one of them. If you do, I mean, they're forked coins. They're Bitcoin wannabes, and just like most coins. And I don't think either one's a buy and hold, but it's your money, Paul. If you believe in Bitcoin Cash, and I believe in Bitcoin Cash a whole lot more than Bitcoin Gold, I can tell you that. It's a gamble, man. I wouldn't give them another couple of days, especially Bitcoin Gold. I think they'll be out of here tomorrow, out of the top 10 in volume anyway, just because people will be sold out. There'll be 3 people left in Bitcoin Gold, and that will be that. And as for Bitcoin Cash, it could sustain for a little bit longer, but the coin has never impressed me. People were buying it as a protest on the SegWit split, being canceled and all that stuff, and people are always trying to make a run on Bitcoin. Everybody is the next Bitcoin. Everybody thinks they have something that Bitcoin doesn't, and none of them do. None of them. So, take that or leave it. The only 4 buy and hold coins I see are Bitcoin, Ethereum, maybe Litecoin, and Mise Go. If you're talking about long time buy and hold, 5, 10, 20 years or more, it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, maybe Litecoin, and I really like Mise Go, although it's not doing anything lately. I think it will. There might be one more out of the other 1,500 coins, but you'd probably have a hard time selling me on it. You use all the other altcoins to trade and pump and dump or whatever your thing is, but I wouldn't buy and hold any of them. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. Let's go back and see what the coin of Bit is doing now. It actually went up 68.75. I thought it was on its way down, but it's not. It's actually still looking good. So we're not going to sit here and watch it all day. That red candle is quickly followed by a blue one, and now it damn sure may shoot through the roof here. There might be one more bounce coming up. It's going to have to go a little bit higher, not go below 68.45, and look out, folks. Bitcoin is back. Peace, everybody.